Today in the grain market, soybeans were higher. There's steady bullish support in the market, and there's really nothing else to say otherwise. Export sales have been solid out of China, and it continues to march on. There is a little bit of slowing in the planting for Brazil, so that's also helping our market. So the market just continues to move higher. We have not made a new high where we almost got to 1080 a few sessions ago, but we're really on our way. Now, corn did make a new high. China does keep buying on that level, and it looks like the U.S. dollar was a little bit lower. But one thing to consider was on the Dalian exchange, corn closed at 988. And with that kind of pricing model, it looks like China is going to continue to come to the U.S. for some of its corn. So it's really good for our exporters. And it looks like we continue to really move our product forward. With that being said, as we move into our winter months, as the more we really start pushing all of our products through the pipeline, the more the squeeze is going to come across the board. And that's all bullish news, and it's really difficult to say. Now, technically speaking, we are a little bit overbought, but we haven't seen markets like this in really quite a while. Now, today, wheat was steady. Deliverable stocks are really at their lowest since 2011. So the market is still very, very strong. And what's happening is these stocks are really for the spring wheat that's in Minneapolis. And even overnight, they had 7 inches of snow in Minnesota. What that's going to do is maybe delay some of the harvest. And that means that that's really going to underpin the market somewhat. Now, looking back over with China, which has really been buying so much of our grain, they are having somewhat of a food shortage. There's also other things that has been talked about. Possibly will over the next number of months, do we dare talk about inflation? That's a real possibility. But clearly, as we move through most of our supplies, it's going to really create somewhat of a squeeze this winter if Brazil has any kind of a slowdown. So those kind of things are really what's underpinning the market and keeping it very, very strong.